Welcome to the Parenting Roundabout Speed Round, where we answer a quick question every Wednesday through Friday to keep our group chat fun going all week long. Occasionally, as we walk our dog around our lovely suburban neighborhood here, we run into people who are offended if our dog pees on some grass and feel that we should be picking things up, which in pee, you can't do that so much, folks.
No.
I'm very sorry. But I think they see a girl dog doing her business and assume that there's something there that we're not immediately scooping up with a plastic bag. And they yell at us. I had a lady yell at me from her front door. And then last week, a lady yelled at my husband from her car. Aren't you going to pick that up? He said, there's nothing to pick up. And she's like on her phone, like she's calling the lifestyle police to report us. And I'm like, I'm trying to walk my adorable dog around my beautiful suburban neighborhood. Why are you people making us public enemy number one? Come on. Aren't we supposed to be able to walk dogs? Isn't that a good thing to do? Mm-hmm. Do we all have to go to... There's no dog park in our town. We'd have to go to 2 or 3 towns over. So it makes me feel very defensive. And I don't want to walk my dog. I want to just sit in my room and watch things on the internet, which is not healthy. So I thought I would ask you guys, how dog-friendly are your neighborhoods? Is this just something about my particular town? Or is there just sort of a sentiment against dogs? Catherine, do you ever have people picking on you when you're walking your dog?
Not really. And the street where I live is right across from a park. And so it is very popular, as my dogs will let you know, that there's always dogs walking by our house all the time. And no, I don't think anyone has ever scolded me or anything. I tend to, I don't walk them a whole lot because they are naughty when I walk them. It's embarrassing. They fight with each other.
I agree with that.
So, and I hate being witnessed when that happens.
Yes.
So if I walk them, I actually try to do it, out of the way places and times, because I don't like being observed in my failure to control my dogs.
Yeah, I should say that my dog sometimes also pees on places that are not as appropriate as grass, and I can understand somebody being annoyed by that, which is why I try to tell her to only do it when we're on the opposite side. We walk around the high school. So when we're on the opposite side of the school where nobody's there,
right,
where nobody can see that I can't control you, do it there. Right. When we're walking in front where everybody's driving by, keep your legs closed. Anyway, Nicole, do you find any doggy prejudices where you walk your dog? Do you walk your dog?
Oh, no, we don't walk our dog, but
really?
No, we have a backyard that she runs around, and she's not easy to walk. And the other thing too is that we live in a rural area, so there really aren't any sidewalks here. So it is not
that's a problem.
Yeah, so we don't have dog parks or because we're like this tiny little subdivision plopped down in the middle of orange groves. So all the roads around us are rural, and so there's no sidewalks, and there's no community parks or anything like that. So we're I guess it's dog friendly in the sense that it's rural. The dog can go wherever they want, but it's not safe to walk in this area. So we don't walk her, so we just make her run around in circles in the house and
and go outside where the lizards are.
Exactly. Yeah. Yes, and if we have those 2 cats descend on us soon in a week, I'm sure she'll get lots of activity trying to either chase them or avoid them.
Yes. So they just get all their exercise running around the backyard?
Mine?
Yeah, either of yours.
Yeah.
That's part of the reason we take her for a walk is for exercise for her.
Yeah.
And also to sand down her toenails so we don't have to cut them.
Yeah, we have a decent sized yard in terms of, since they're pretty small dogs, they can run around back there.
Yeah, my husband and I do a lot of yard work on weekends, so she just comes out and walks around with us and hangs around and chases after stuff or whatever. Yeah.
Interesting. So when my dog says to me, Mom, everybody's walking their dogs. Why aren't you walking me? I can tell her that I know she's...
That's not true.
That's not true.
But
Well,
can you...
given by how many times she stops and sniffs in a walk around the high school, there are other dogs walking around the high school. And they are leaving their little reminders of their presence as well, lady.
That is true.
Well... I guess that is it for today's speed round. Come back tomorrow for another question and visit parentingroundabout.com for all our group chats and other weekly episodes. And when you see me walking my dog, you may wave and say hello, but keep your opinions to yourself. Hey, before you speed off from this speed round, please consider listening to all our podcast episodes, short and long, on the Radio Public app. It costs you nothing, and we get a little change for every listen. Thanks for the support.